Hello everyone, it is Phrasmotica here, and welcome back to Phrasmotica, because I haven't made a video in ages. But I'm making a video today, and it's on this game. It's Hearthstone. And this game was introduced to me a while back. When I say a while back, I mean December, really. By a couple of my friends. It's basically a card game, a bit like Yu-Gi-Oh! Based in the Warcraft universe. And my god, is it addictive. So what we're going to do is, we're going to play some of that. But before we play anything, I want to show you my cards, because they're pretty good. So, we've got a bunch of decks of cards here. 9 classes in Hearthstone. You've got the Druid, you've got the Hunter, and the Mage, and the Paladin, and the Priest, and the Rogue, and the Shaman, and the Warlock, and the Warrior. And then this is all neutral cards that can be used with any class. So, I like playing Mage because it's the easiest class to play as typically for a beginner. So, yeah, I'm going to play as the Mage. And I'm the most experienced in it, so we're going to play Mage. So this is my deck. There's a bunch of cards with 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s and everything next to them. And those are the mana costs. Basically, when you play this game, each turn you get a certain amount of mana each turn to play your cards, and that amount of mana goes up each turn, so you can play more cards in the later turns, more expensive cards in the later turns, so it gets more interesting. And yeah, each of the cards do stuff. They've got an attack stat, which is that one on the yellow background, like the sword and the shield. And then they've got a health stat, which is that number 2 on the red teardrop. And yeah, basically you get cards to hit other cards, and they do damage, and you win. So we're gonna play a ranked match because I'm good enough to be ranked, and by good enough I mean I'm a complete beginner. So, the way this works, minions on the board, they have a health stat and an attack stat. You hit one minion with another minion, your minion does its attack stat to the opposition minion's health, and that minion does its attack stat to your minion's health. If your minion's health goes below 0, you die. Simple as that. Oh look, I'm playing another Mage. He's also ranked 24. So, right here, I've got this Acidic Swampooze card, which is pretty damn good. It's got 3 attack, 2 health, only 2 mana. And this Battle Cry thing, which activates when it gets put into play. I'll talk about that later. A Fireball, that's a spell that just deals 6 damage outright, that's good. This Boulder Fist Ogre, it costs 6 mana. You do not have that much mana near the start of the game. It's powerful, but we just can't afford it straight away. So, I'm going to click on it to swap it with something else. And we're going to get a 2-cost card, which is good. Card that costs 2 mana, 2 cost. That's how I call it. And we've got another Fireball. So, right now, first turn, 1 mana. Can't really do anything. Everything costs at least 2. This thing right here, this is my hero power. And Fire Blast means that I can deal 1 damage to any minion, or even to the opposition's hero. That's right. Not only are there minions, but there's also... You also have a hero each, and my hero is the Mage, obviously, because... you know, I'm Mage class. They each have 30 health. Once they get down to 0, you win the game. So, yeah, minions can attack your opposition's hero, and they can also attack other minions. But there are some other tricks that they can have up their sleeves, which are somewhat irritating. So, we played our our Bloodfen Raptor, for 2 mana, because we had 2 mana crystals. So that's on the board. We currently have more minions on the board than the opposition. And that's something called board control, which is what the Mage class is all about as far as I'm concerned. If you have more minions on the board than your opponent, or you have the same amount of minions and your minions are more powerful than your opponent's, generally you've got the upper hand. The idea is to clear your opponent's minions as opposed to going straight for the opponent's face, as it's called. But if you're presented with the opportunity, by all means go for it. So, yes. Right here, I can attack my opponent's face and deal 3 damage if I want to. It doesn't attack at all, so I'll keep my 2 health. But I've got this card called the Shattered Sun Cleric. I'm going to play it, and it's Battle Cry, which is the effect that is played when you play it onto the board like this. Give another minion +1/+1, which means +1 attack, +1 health. So now this thing has got 4 attack, 3 health, and now if I hit phase, it deals 4 damage. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh, but... I can't really say better because I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh properly. I take that back, I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh. I've just heard it's a lot like Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, that's a thing. Okay, Arcane Intellect, that's a spell. She wants to take 2 cards out of her hand. You take 1 card out of your hand at the start of each turn by default. to make it fair. Gurubashi Berserker. That can be a very powerful card if you use it correctly. They're offering nothing of any kind of board control. They're not bothering to get any minions out. So, yeah, I've got complete control right now. Let's just get more minions out. All these spells that do low... There's this spell, Arcane Missiles, which does low damage. That's best for clearing out low-cost minions or low-health minions, so I'm not going to hit face with that, like I am with these minions. And these Fireballs, they're useful for doing big damage to big, expensive, powerful cards. So I'm going to wait until they come out, and then we're going to use the Fireballs. Yeah, but this Gurubashi Berserker, it's especially good with the Mage class, because it says whenever it takes damage, you get +3 attack, so... No matter how much damage you take on a turn, you will go up 3 health, which means that if you only take 1 damage, you'll still go up another 3 attack. Mirror Image! Come on, man! You sweaty, sweaty bastard. I can see he's just stockpiling cards in his hands and... Oh! Now, if my Gurubashi Berserker had been out there, its attack would have gone up 3. But the reason the Mage is so good with it is because even if it... As we say, if it takes 1 damage, it still goes up 3 attack, and it's got 7 health. So what you do is you use your hero power to deal 1 damage to it by yourself in a controlled manner. And so it, yeah, it can, you know, wreck stuff. So, these mirror image stuff, these have got taunt. Taunt means that if there's a taunt minion out, you have to attack the taunt minion. You can't attack any other things, which is annoying. So, how do we deal with these guys? Well, since there's a good chance of me hitting minions with a random number generator spell, I'm going to see how much damage I can do to the minions by playing Arcane Missiles. Do damage to minions. Good, we got rid of one of the taunt minions. We didn't, unfortunately, get the other one down to 1 hit point, which would have been really nice, but that really doesn't matter because we got other stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of you, and then we're going to use hero power to get rid of this thing, which has only got 1 health. And then we're going to hit face with these guys, and look at that. Danger averted. You're on 11 health, buddy. I'm on 29. Michalko. That's the guy's username, if you weren't wondering. Not in a good way, are you? No, you're not. I'm going to use Arcane Explosion again. And I'm going to Fire Blast and echo all of my minions. Okay, so... That's ball control. And that's really annoying. What can I do now? Now you've got those Arcane Explosions out of the way, it would have been useful if I had my Gurubashi out there. But alas, I didn't. And what can I do? I could use Fireballs to hit face, but if I had 8 mana this turn, I could play both and he'd be dead. But he's not. So, but I don't have 8 mana, so he can't be dead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... If I only had 7 mana, that would be even better. I'm going to, for now, I'm going to play Bloodfen, and I'm going to hit face with this. Just for now. I can't do anything else, but ball control is still there, and once I get some more mana up, if I keep these 2 Fireballs, then I'll be able to kill him. So that's handy. Aha! Another taunt. The Senjin Shieldmaster. Annoying, annoying card. It's got a good amount of health and it's taunt, which is annoying to get rid of unless you have, say, a Fireball. So I'm probably going to use that. Use a Fireball on him. What are you going to do? You're going to hit face. Deal 3 damage. That's not very good ball control because you could have just voided all of my minions by doing that. Because I only have 1. So, Fireball deals 6 damage. You're out of there. Now, what can I do? Well, actually, not a huge amount. But I can still do that and then hit face with that. It's my game if he doesn't do something drastic because Fireball does 6 damage. He's got 6 health left. Oh, he's got a Gurubashi Berserker. Is he going to damage it with 1 damage with the thingy thing or not? Yeah, it really doesn't matter because I've pretty much won. No, he's not. Okay, that's bad ball control again. I don't mean to be snobbish like that, but really, you're dead. Fireball you, 0 health. And look at that, we win the game. And now, we've got enough stars to move up to rank 23. We're now an Argent Squire. So yeah, you get a star by winning a game, and enough stars moves you up to the next rank. We're rank 23, guys. And we got the tiniest amount of experience possible. Right, that went well. Let's have another go. I really like this loading screen. Oh, another worthy opponent. Okay, who's this?
Jaina versus Rexar.
Rexar, the hunter.
Let the hunt begin.
Hunter's slightly different because they like to use weapons, which means that my Swampoos would be pretty handy for destroying those when it gets played. These are not really, none of these are good low-cost cards, but I'm going to get rid of these two because they're the two least bought right now. Okay, good. There's some better ones. Some much better ones. Opponent still choosing. Come on! Choose quickly, man! And I know that the word man said in Schwarzenegger's voice really doesn't go well, but whatever. I said it. Come on, Lavaza. There we go. Oh, good. Flame Strike. Got it back. My turn. Am I going to do anything? I could Arcane Missile face, but that's a real waste. Could be used to clean up 3-1 health minions in one go. Oh, you're going to use the coin straight away, are you? So the coin gives you one extra mana crystal just straight away, just for that turn. He's used that to get out a River Crocolisk, which is a pretty good 2-cost card. It's more defensive than attacking, as you can see. But I'm going to bring out my Bloodfen Raptor. Am I going to bring out my Bloodfen Raptor? Yeah, I'm going to bring out my Bloodfen Raptor. Now, I personally wouldn't use the coin on such a low-cost minion if I had the coin. I'd use it on something like a Senjin Shieldmaster, which is a 4-mana card, and it has 3 attack and 5 health. So you could theoretically get that out on turn 3, which is very powerful. But, yeah, I'll leave him to do what he wants. Don't care. And he's gonna take me out. He sacrifices his own, that's fine. And Steady Shot is the Hunter's hero power, which means that he just does 2 damage to my hero right up front. I can't do anything because I'm on 3 mana, so I'm just gonna Flame Strike face, and that'll be that. Are you still there? You don't seem to be very confident. Let's muck back with the scenery. Oh! You've put out a taunt card. Good on you. Right. Aha! Here's a good idea. So, this Frostbolt card deals 3 damage to something and freezes it. Now, I can either do that, or I can hope to get lucky. Actually, not. No. 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 What I'm gonna. Ooh, listen. You know what? No. Constructive board control, right? I'm bringing out the Water Elemental. Because if Taunty Bum here wants to attack me, well, he can hit face, but that wouldn't really be smart. In fact, that wouldn't be smart outright, him attacking me, because, well, my Water Elemental will freeze him, which means he won't be able to attack the next turn, and it'll get him down to 1 health, which I can easily just pick off with my hero power. So, he's between a rock and a hard raid leader. Okay, fine, hit face, don't care. Tracking, and he's gonna pick out a new card from his deck. I'll let him do that, because I don't care. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna Frostbolt. Okay, wait. I'm gonna use Frostbolt, as you're able to tell. You can't do anything, end your turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to frostbolt this kid. That's going to take him down to 1 hit point, or 1 health, I should really call it. And then I'm going to pick him off like that. And then I'm going to take out his raid leader so that any other minions he puts out can not get the buff that the raid leader gives it. So, board control. Constructive and destructive. Do I prefer constructive or destructive? Probably destructive, because you have to do that to win. Oh, you've got another one, have you? Good on you. Good. I really, really like you. What to do? Oh, Timberwolf, you just love buffing stuff, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh, you just love chaining buffs together, don't you? You can't do anything right now, so that's a shame. Ooh, Fireball. 6 damage outright. It's not a bad idea. But. But you know what? That's a good idea. This thing's got 3. Ooh, no, actually, Arcane. Let's go Arcane Missiles, because if it hits either Timberwolf or the Timberwolf, then the Timberwolf will hopefully die, because it's only, 1 health. So, let's give this a shot. Please don't give me crappy luck. You gave me crappy luck! Just, like, freaking always. I usually don't like trusting the random number generator in this game, and that is a fine example of why. Absolute pillock sometimes, the random number generator. Don't like it at all. I would say never going to try that again, and I just did say that, but I am going to try it again, obviously, in future, because sometimes your luck comes off, but there just seems to be a campaign against Phrasmotica right now. That's all. Oh, I love interacting with the scenery like this. Oh, you're playing a thing. That's a tanky Oasis Snapjaw. 7 health. 7! That is mad! Oh, no, he's got a charge thing. Okay, so charge means you can attack as soon as you're put out, because normally you can't. Good board control. Fair Dave. Now, I'm going to see if I can take him out on this turn. Can I, is the question. So I've got this card called Polymorph, which just transforms one of his cards into a sheep, which is quite funny. I'm thinking of using that on the Oasis Snapjaw. That said, I think it might be more important to get rid of this Timberwolf, because it provides a buff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to transform you into a sheep. That's a beast. So yeah, it gets a buff. So yeah, best take out the Timberwolf. There you go. So now all you got is a 1/1 sheep. I didn't get any cards out, but I sure as hell nullified a threat. And that is important, to put it bluntly. Right, what have you got to serve me next, man? Iron Forge Rifleman, okay, you're just going to deal 1 damage to me on your battle cry. And you've got Razorfen Hunter, which is going to summon a boar. You've got a lot of minions, I'll give you that. Now, what I have is a thing called Flame Strike. That costs 7 mana, which is an issue. It means I won't be able to do anything on my next turn. And to be perfectly honest, none of these minions he's got out are like top level threats, if I could use such a word. And he looks like he's going to try and hit face for big damage pretty soon. So I think the best plan of action would be to get out of taunt, so we can't do that. And get rid of get rid of either the boar or the sheep, because just don't like them. I'll use my Arcane Intellect later if I really have to. Alright, let's get you out of the way. No real preference, but at least now we can't hit face, unless he's got a spell. Yeah, best plan of action. Alright, what's next on the Hunter menu then? This card? Oh, that card? This card? Oh, that card? I can't decide.
I've got a huge
You've got a huge what? You've got a huge gun, did you say? Okay, so your battle cry was to deal me 2 damage, which is annoying because now, look at that. He's found a pathway through to my... Oh, he's got steady shot as well. Okay, so he is knocking me down slowly. Good play. What can I do now? You've got a 3 health and a 2 health. Is it really worth using a fireball just to get down something that's got 3 health? I mean, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to see if I can get some low-cost like spell cards with Arcane Intellect. Swampoo's not really. Another fireball. Okay. That hasn't really gone my way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put out Boulder Fist so I at least have a minion on the board. And it's a strong minion. So, yeah, if I've majorly ballsed up that decision, tell me in the comments. I probably have. Sod's law. Right, are they going to hit face now, or are they going to deal with Boulder Fist? That's the question. They're going to hit face, and they're going to hit face, okay? And he's going to hit face again. Right, this is an issue. This is a big issue. Right, I think I'm going to have to... Oh, Arcane Missiles, right. Now let's see how much damage this does to whom. I've got a better chance of hitting minions now. Please, luck. Okay, we got his highest damaging minion out of the way, which is nice. Now I can also... I can get 2 more things out. I can... Yeah, you know, this is... Ooh, what's that card? That's the question. If that is like a high damage card, I could be in for a lot of fun. But what I think I'm going to do is put out Swampoos so that I can at least have another minion on the board. And then I'm going to play Stormwind Champion, which means that everything's got +1/+1. Because now I'm just going to take out this guy. He's only got 1 minion and I've got lots. I don't have that much health on my hero, but I'm controlling the board a lot better. Because I have more cards than you. 3 damage to 2 random enemy minions. Ooh, that's powerful. Well, I mean, that's powerful early game. He's going to continue to hit face, okay. He doesn't care about... Don't care about the board. He doesn't have any cards in his hand, which means that he shouldn't be able to kill me outright if I play my cards correctly. But we'll have to see about that, won't we? So, basically, I need to, like, just hit the shit out of his face. That's a terrible choice of words, but that's what I need to do. So, how about we get rid of the raid leader first with Swampoos over here. So now it's down to 3-2. Choices. Because now if I... yeah, I can afford to sacrifice Boulder Fist because this thing still gives everything +1/+1. And then I can chuck out Chillwind. And then I can... Pew. You see, the thing is, what if he gets unless he gets a charge minion, which has an outrageous attack stat, can't really do much. And I'm going to play Arcane Intellect so I can get a couple more cards. Gurubashi Berserker and a Raptor, fine. Hit face. Unless he's got an absurdly high damage charge minion, I should be okay. Or unless he's got a... Yeah, of course he's going to say shot. Okay, so unless he has a charge, which has got... Okay, no. Okay. Stuff will be fine then. At least for now. So I've got 15 damage on the board here. Actually, you know what? No, I've won. It's fine. Because I've got a fireball. And that'll do 6 damage to face. And this lot will do 15 damage to face. You are dead. There we go. Win number 2. Win streak, bonus star. I'm already ranked 22. I'm a Murloc Raider. Rank 22. That guy's got an eye made of blood. I'm just making stuff up now. So we got a rank 22. That's good. And we got another 3 win streak. So we got another 10 gold. When we get up to 100 gold, we only have 15 right now, but when we get up to 100, we'll be able to either enter the arena and do like a proper gauntlet run where we get given random cards, or we can do some pack openings. But for now, I think we're just going to continue getting coins by playing and you know, moving up the ranks. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. I'm going to do more Hearthstone videos because they're really, really, really fun. Enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you, like, you know, want to see more of this and want to see more kind of this kind of stuff. Do hit the subscribe button. I'll try to make videos. I mean, I've got to revise for A-levels soon, but videos are fun. So, yeah. If it exists, if I make it exist, I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.